ITV2, we'd like to hear from you at home, so please email us all your comments and questions. The address, don't forget, is moretalent@itv.com. Unfortunately, we can't read out all of the emails. I have to say that, otherwise I get in trouble. Now, being so close to the action, we are able to talk to the semi-finalists straight after their performances. So let's see how they felt.
To hear that we're an inspiration is just absolutely amazing. We're so absolutely chuffed. And it is true, the kids could be out doing anything and they come and see us all the time, so wicked!
Despite of the accident, I really made the right choice. I'm really glad.
It feels really good that Simon Cowell said that it was his favourite act so far of the night because he's normally a bit strict with children, so it felt really good.
I don't think I sound like an old woman, and if I do, then I'm pretty good for an old woman, I think.
It's Simon's idea at the audition that we play along to a backing track, but what we do is make music from things that are musical instruments by ourselves. We don't need a backing track.
For Simon to say that he hopes the public vote for us is just amazing, because obviously we're doing this for the public and the youth out there and everybody who loves dance, and we hope you do vote for us.
1.5 minutes, you can't do too much of a showmanship and illusion, because everything is absolutely practical and to the point.
Yeah, Simon said, all of them said I could be the winner of this competition. I'm really, really happy, and I'm really excited if I get through to the next round.
How about that? Yes, every night on ITV2, we like to get as many opinions as possible, which is why we put together our celebrity panel, who may well have more experience than our judges, can I just tell you that? First up, please welcome a lady who hasn't got a qualification in music like our keyboard-playing wizard from last night, Michael, but she did win opportunity knocks, oh yes. It's Bonnie Langford! Yay! Next up, it's our favourite radio DJ, and some would say funniest radio DJ, Scott Mills!
Yeah.
And a woman who regularly gets Scotland in stitches, Karen Dunbar! So tell me, what did you think of tonight's show?
It was great. The best
really
man won, without a shadow of a doubt. Thank God you went to Scotland this year. You actually have some talent in the show. He was fantastic.
You're not biased at all, are you?
No, it just so happens that the best person tonight was Scottish. Just so happens, and I'm being honest about that.
She did say that in the green room. She was like, yeah, he's best.
Yeah.
It's funny, because obviously this year is the first year that we went to Scotland, because so many people wrote in and said, why didn't you come here? And so have we seen the best that Scotland has to offer?
Actually, I think if you'd went to more places in Scotland, you'd have a predominantly Scottish team in here tonight. I've got to say that. And I notice you don't have a lot of comedians either, which is probably because you didn't go to enough places in Scotland.
But hang on a second, we're only 2 nights in.
OK, OK.
I think we've got some comedians coming up.
Yes, OK.
OK. Now, Bonnie,
Yeah.
of course, we mentioned opportunity knocks. You were a child star.
I was.
And what's the pressure like? Being so young?
Well, I didn't feel any pressure at all when I was little, but I don't think there was the same media interest that there was, and there were less of us around who were doing what we did. I think I'm a little worried about Andrew, I have to say, because he didn't look joyful at the end. He looked more worried, and I hope that he doesn't feel that he has pressure on him. I hope that he brings the joy of his singing across, and that he really does, he brings that, because he looked sort of as if, oh no, I've got to do it again. And I don't want him to feel that it's any kind of drama. It should be, we're celebrating these young people, we're celebrating talent, we're celebrating all ages, all types, all entertainment in general. And he's representative of that, so I do hope that he goes home and he thinks, actually, this is a good thing.
Well, surely tonight, don't you think Scott's going to build his confidence, ready for the final on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, like Bonnie was saying, I just hope that he can get a little bit more confidence, because you can see it in his eyes. He's just got the fear, and I mean, he had a standing ovation at the beginning and at the end, but still nothing. And I just want him to get a little bit more confidence, and I think he'll storm it.
Look happy.
Yeah.
Well,
he's
OK.
Sad.
Let's have a little look
Yes.
at him being a tiny bit happy.
OK.
Have a look at this.
Andrew, I would like one thing to see from you tonight. I'd like to see you smile.
Yes!
Go on.
There it is! There it is! It is funny, isn't it? When someone does just, you know, give us a smile, it changes their whole persona.
Well, you see, this is where the cheeky monkeys came through for me, because they would just, I mean, she's hysterical, she's great, and they just exude this fun and absolute innocence, and that's when you love kids doing what they do, because you can see it's just from their soul. It's not being told, they're not being told to do that, they're just can't wait to get out there.
What would the Radio 1 audience, who would they vote for tonight, do you think, out of the two if they had to choose?
I would think they would have voted for Flavour, to be honest.
Yeah.
OK.
That's a shame they didn't
It is
get
a
to as
shame.
well.
I didn't want that to happen, really. I didn't want those two to be in that position at all.
It's always the way.
Yeah, but it's very hard not to choose Little Miss Sunshine dancing with Macaulay Culkin, really.
Well, she's tough, isn't she?
Fantastic.
Well,
Oh,
she's
no, fantastic for that, but it was that cute element as well, I think, as Simon said, that just got them through to that last stage there.
Now, Scott, you like a laugh on Radio 1.
Yeah.
I want to know, if you could ideally pick any act, any variety act, not necessarily from tonight, just any style of performer, who would you love to win this competition?
It's easy to say what I wouldn't want, and I don't want it to be a singer this time. I think there's so many shows out there where it's a singing competition, and I think it would be nice to, I was a bit gutted that Flavour went out tonight, it would be nice to have some kind of performance act actually going the whole way. That's what I would like to see.
Representing the people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Do you know something? You're a great panel. I'm going to speak to you more a bit later on. It's now time for a break right now, but we'll be back with Andrew Johnston and the Cheeky Monkeys, plus a special performance from, oh yes, Chesney Hawkes. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, this is Sugar Babes, and you're watching Britain's Got More Talent.